Hello, welcome back to the channel. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Gemini, welcome back. Gemini will get you a quick spurt of a reading. You could be dealing with a Sag. Sag is on the top of the deck. Let's get you one of these bad boys. Gemini, people and placements. What's going on in your energy from your spirit team, highest teams of light, guardian angels, Angel Michael for Geminis. Alchemical wedding. This could be about merging two aspects of the self, two extremes, two opposites. Quicksilver. Interesting. I think that's a character in like the Marvel universe or something. Quicksilver. Interesting energy. Let's see. This could be something about communication maybe and romance. Let's see what this says. Quicksilver, slippery, mobile, and Mercury. Part liquid, part metal. Quicksilver, also known as Mercury, is a mesmerizing material. It lifts us and slips us between the worlds, right? Because it visits the underworld. And the moon tonight is actually conjoining Pluto, the underworld god. It cannot be pinned down or easily defined. Mercury came to symbolize the god Hermes and the great hermetic secrets of alchemy, always sliding away into secrecy just beyond the alchemist's grasp. It is said Mercury represents the transition between the physical and unseen, between life and death, between science and esoteric. It is the mental and sacred thresholds. Shamanic practitioners of every tradition must acquire the ability to stand at the doorway between the worlds. This is no small feat. The Mercury card indicates the Courant has a particular gift for such a task. This is the work of the shaman, teacher, sage, artist, and the alchemist. Heed the call of Quicksilver. The sacred threshold requires your attendance. This could be about opening yourself up to actually maybe divulging more in like spiritual, esoteric concepts, or like knowing, gnosis, right? So go deeper. Read the book of poetry, Mercury by Ariana Reigns, to ponder the power of a secret. If you're attracted to shamanic work, find a trusted teacher who can guide the way. Be discerning in your choice. Alchemy reminds us that we cannot transmit what we haven't got. So maybe this is about connecting directly to your spirit guides as well. In esoteric wisdom traditions, Quicksilver and Mercury are associated with the lungs. It's no surprise the shaman is a lifelong student of the breath, so that grounding energy, right? You can see that kind of energy funneling out like in a very foundational way. So maybe something, maybe Venus could be relevant here or something like that, something you want to manifest or create with your words, with your energy. But let's see what else we can get. Yeah, there's something about increased wisdom maybe perhaps here. Interesting. Gemini. Glass. Yeah, it's almost like there's a message here about concentrating something, because in all these cards there's this like center circle here, and it's like maybe there's a lot of distractions or a lot of kind of there's something about honing your energy maybe. But let's see with the tarot or with something else. Let's get some of these Geminis. Gemini. Yeah, concentration. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so there's something here about concentration. Saturn in Gemini. Interesting. Maybe we'll actually open that up. I'm kind of curious. So you may very well have this placement in your birth chart, perhaps. Let's see. In a reading, this card suggests a situation full of distractions and unnecessary complications. Only by keeping conscientiously to the essence of the matter will the questioner arrive at a successful conclusion. So staying focused. Because Gemini rules the third house, the card can indicate strain in the questioner's relationship with siblings. Events, talking one's way into an important job, using much concentrated research to achieve something, long conscientious study, ignoring someone's deliberate distractions. Interesting. Intriguing. Okay. Let's see what else we can get. So there's something about focus here. Maybe you need glasses or sunglasses, or I don't know. Maybe that's a metaphor. Gemini, people in placements, highest timeline, guardians and guides. There could be something about merging both your light and shadow side for greater self-worth, not being ashamed, not repressing anything. You could be working on that. Yeah, there's something about opening up the third eye. And so you have to kind of get grounded before you can do that maybe, and really kind of concentrate, right? It's kind of like when you close one eye. It's like if you have both eyes open sometimes and you're staring at something like you want to focus on, it's sometimes better to close one eye, because then you can kind of, I don't know, not that it's, do you know what I mean? Like if you, I don't know, maybe you don't get it. Gemini, people in placements, triggers, interesting. So this could be about healing relationships or conflicts. There could be something here about changing a decision made from a place of inner child healing. Anything else? Geminis? Or this inner child healing helps you to see something more clearly. Yeah, especially if you have a distance between you and somebody or something. Your spirit team is with you, but they need you to purge or surrender something, maybe. Reunion. Yeah, definitely somebody wants to get closer to someone here. Plenty more, Gemini. But they need to overcome some level of fears first. So they could have like a lot of kind of chit chat. They don't know how to quiet the mind or ground or kind of be in stillness, kind of ground with their spirit team. A great way to do that is to pray, is to ask for your spirit team to envelop you, to help you learn these skills. You can also take deep breaths and take imagining golden white light from heaven and exhaling that beautiful golden energy in your aura. And usually the first few times when you start doing that stuff, you're just kind of, but as you do it more and more and you kind of start to enjoy the practice and the ritual of it, you do get better at it. And it becomes more deeper and you don't rush and you take your time. So it's a great way to kind of settle your energies. But yeah, moving away from guilt or sabotage, yeah, will help this person actually achieve stability because they're going to be in harmony and with flow and with life itself, right? So maybe we'll get some tarot, masculine. So maybe this is more for like a masculine that I'm reading for or something, or this is the masculine story. What's your actions? Gemini, people and placements, highest actions for their highest timeline. This could be about moving ahead with something, take action on your ideas. Five of Swords in the reverse. So these ideas could involve like avoiding some kind of conflict, approachable, fairness. Yeah, like coming out of some kind of fighting, maybe. Coming more actions, Gemini. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This could be about actually flowing with life, divine timing, transits, divine help and inspiration, seeing the bigger picture with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is about larger cycles. Your strength and new beginnings, the cycle restarts, change, chance, fate, happiness, cycles, destiny, luck, and karma. So there's something about uniting yourself with the frequency that you need to be in, because if not, you'll be out of alignment or something. So let's see Gemini's highest spirit team and guardians and guides. Guardian angels, Angel Michael for Gemini energies. 4. So this could be a new home. This could be some kind of purified kind of emotional state, emotionally, or a home, literally. And both of these things reflect each other, of course. You could be going through fears regarding give and take, or maybe regarding reciprocity, or regarding your health, or regarding your job. Could be something that you're taking action on potentially, or overcoming. Maybe if you had fears and you always felt kind of like you never have enough, then you never kind of have that abundant mindset, right? That could be something here. There's something here also about maybe working on your spiritual connection. The balance of opposites and decisions here with the High Priestess. So that's interesting. Yeah, because we can see in that card, there's always that kind of, that cross, that kind of balance. This is like a very spiritual woman figure. I want to know more how this would pertain to advice. So let's see. Trust your intuition and inner wisdom, so gnosis, rather than seeking external validation. It's a call to go inward, connect with the subconscious, and embrace silence and reflection to uncover hidden truths and guidance. The card also encourages you to be open to signs and symbols, recognizing that the universe communicates with you such through various means. So maybe even talking to your guides and asking them to show you a certain symbol if you're on the right path, or maybe listening to them with symbol, like ChatGPT can inform you messages from your guides on which symbols you should be looking out for. That could be a prompt that could help you as well, kind of. So it's like communing, having that relationship and opening up to that relationship with your guides. So you could be working with specific angels, messages for Gemini energies. From their spirit team, guardians, and guides for Geminis. This could also be about integrating two sides of like feminine and masculine in general, though, as well. This could be like within yourself, like when you unite feminine and masculine within yourself, your world unites that, right? So maybe there's a disbalance in your relationships because of some issue with that. 96 could be relevant. Okay, so let's get your messages. It says, take action one step at a time. So it kind of reveals itself as you do that. Cleanse and detach from compassion. I also heard change or something like that. I don't know. They're confused more than anything. So maybe somebody's confused here. They try to play with you, cleanse and protect yourself. And so maybe that's what your angels are working with you about, trying to stop your hustle. We have get up. So maybe you've been down for a little bit. Grandparents are watching over you. We have emotionally manipulative. We have no longer tolerating disrespect. We have healing lack of mindset, infinite abundance. So this could be what you're really, that foundational subconscious belief which manifests your external reality could be changing. Recovery phase. We have your angels are near. So work with your angels, call them in. We all have guardian angels or we'd be dead by now. So call them in and we all have free will though. Causing delays with confusion. Peaceful self-regulation could be important here. Demons control souls lost in fear. So this is what you're overcoming, right? Coercion. Yeah, they try to control you. They wanted you to lose yourself. Wants to take the blessing you're receiving. Don't be compassionate to bad people. Throw the compassion into yourself. And it says, don't be an overly dramatic energy emotionally right now. Manifest. So maybe there's something about stabilizing the emotions or channeling them in the direction of your manifestations. And it says, go where your energy is valued. So you can be manifesting new situations, realities. It says your life has different phases. So maybe you're learning about larger transits at large. For example, like everyone has a Saturn return around 30. Extortion. We have was trying to siphon your energy / life. We have struggle love, wrong answer. So maybe you're realizing this is more karmic. Your silence is more powerful, timeline jumping. We have you don't put others first, or they will take and not give. It says closing out cycle with the devil, speaking healing into existence. It says blocking equals ascension. So maybe you need to block someone out of your aura. Ancient magic, not trusting them is the sign. And it says listens to rock. So this could be somebody who listens to rock and charge accordingly. We have people capitalized on your low self-esteem. So maybe you need to raise your price just for respect sake, right? Inflation. You are now focusing more on the material realm, grounding. So maybe that's what you're working on right now as well. Or someone could be focused on that, manifesting material abundance, slowing down, anchoring, focusing on what you actually want, evil in the reverse. So somebody could be becoming a good person, or maybe somebody is maturing, because evil to me can also mean like someone immature becoming more mature, more understanding of reality maybe. But interesting. Let's get you a familiar. Geminis. For their highest timeline, guardians, guardian angels, Angel Michael for Gemini energies. Communication wolf here. Some kind of clear communication, maybe working together with somebody. Geminis. A fly disease, interesting. So they need you to go in alignment with flow, or you're going to basically put yourself at a disadvantage. Mischief, interesting. Yeah, there could be some negative entities around you, so you might want to be cognizant of that and stay focused and continue to manifest connection with your spirit team, the highest frequencies. Yeah, fly. Okay. Avoid gossip and speculation and spite. Eat more fresh food. Try foraging. Get to the root of the problem and sort it out. Seek medical advice if unwell, either homeopathic or allopathic. My presence usually sparks discomfort, revulsion, disgust. You try to swat me away as I remind you of dirty things, rotten food, decay, or even death. Most see me as a spreader of disease and an instigator of ill health. Well, it is true that if you leave nasty things lying around, I land on them. I have no choice but to carry some of that with me. However far from being the cause of your disease, I'm an indicator that something is physically wrong. You may not be keeping yourself or your environment as you should. In mass, we flies make it very clear problems are afoot. Yeah, this could also mean flies are certain demonic entities as well. Like when you're around a lot of negative energy, you'll have a lot of negative kind of frequencies. So if you're seeing that, make sure you're elevating, cleansing the space, bells, sage, clearing, vinegar, whatever you've got, salt. Something is spoiled and is in distress or already passed, because demons will usually try to dominate you and your energy, and so they try to lower your frequency as much as they can, right? So I appear to you now metaphorically to say you need to get your emotional and spiritual houses in order. Give them a spring clean. Remove the rot. Stop festering on things you cannot change and focus on what is good for you. Good food, exercise, meditation, and a positive mind and willingness to let go of what no longer serves. You can also call on your spirit team to help you cut those cords and get rid of negative energy by exhaling golden energy, pushing that black gray energy down through the bottom of your feet, asking them to come in and intervene, maybe Angel Michael or Jesus to cut any chains or anything like that. Prayers are extremely powerful, your words. Trusting energies. Okay, well, I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for being here. I would appreciate the like if you found it useful. I did have haters. They don't seem to be hating so much. So maybe, they've been successfully, dealt with, cleansed away. But we actually have two messages here. It says, just keep swimming. So that's like that Nemo saying, and investigate other options. So yeah, there could be more options than you're seeing at this point in time. But yeah, definitely. And if you need a personal, you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Happy Lionsgate Portal. Good luck. Take care.